Welcome to Hazelwood College Course Options Night 2021.
Hi, my name is Conor Murphy and I'm the Programme Coordinator in Hazelwood College. This means I organise the activities for transition year, Leaving Cert Applied and Leaving Cert Vocational Programme students. This is a quick tour of transition year in Hazelwood College, what is involved in it and who should consider doing it. So first of all, what is transition year? So transition year is a one-year school-based programme between junior and senior cycle. It is designed to act as a bridge between the two by facilitating the smooth transition from the more dependent learning of the junior cycle to the more independent, self-directed learning required for senior cycle and third level study. Transition year also provides students with an opportunity to be innovative and creative. The Department of Education has three main aims for transition year. Education for maturity, with an emphasis on social awareness and increased social competence. 2, education through experience of adult and working life as a basis for personal development and maturity. And 3, the promotion of general, technical and academic skills with an emphasis on interdisciplinary and self-directed learning. What that means in Hazelwood College, I will show you as we go through the slides. First of all though, I'd like to address one thing. The myth, transition year is a waste of a year. There is growing anecdotal evidence that students who have taken the TY programme are more self-reliant learners when they enter third level education than their peers. And that is from a report from the Commission on the Point System. According to the Irish Times Education section, students who do transition year, which encourages students to organise themselves for projects and study, seem to cope better with college. And finally, this is from a survey that was done of college students who had done transition year, and 80% of them said it was a worthwhile experience. Why? It gave them time to mature, it promotes skills-based learning, and it also offered them opportunities that they were going to seek out later in life through trips, activities, and allow them to challenge themselves in areas outside strict academics, such as competitions. So the Hazelwood TY programme. In Hazelwood, we organise the academic year into 4 terms. Each term consists of 4 strands. Strand 1 is the core subjects. So English, Irish, Maths, your foreign language are done 3 times a week, along with career guidance, religion and IT, which includes coding. We feel that this is going to be a particularly important area for this cohort of students, as they have, due to COVID, they have missed plenty of time in second year and third year. So transition year will provide them with the opportunity to really get their English, Irish and Maths up to scratch before they go into the senior cycle. Strand 2 are option subjects. As you can see, we have lots of option subjects in Hazelwood College to choose from, and each term the students will study 5 of these options. So that means that by this time next year, by the February break next year, the students will have studied all options, and this will allow them to make an informed subject choice for their Leaving Cert. Strand 3, the TY specific modules. Most of these modules take place as part of their TY afternoons. So how the timetable is set up for TYs is Monday to Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. From morning until lunchtime, the timetable looks like a third year timetable or a fifth year timetable. But after lunch, we have TY specific modules, which allow them to explore other areas. So on Mondays, we have physical education. So they do such things as tennis, gym visits, coaching courses, dance workshops, they've gone golfing, etc. Tuesday is our community and wellbeing afternoon. So they do activities such as yoga or other wellbeing activities. We work with local volunteer organisations such as the Respite Centre in Drumculloher or Rathfrieda Cheshire Home. This year, for example, even though there was restrictions due to COVID, we went to Rathfrieda and we helped create a fairy garden for them in their gardens. On Wednesdays is student enterprise, so students form their own mini companies in groups of 3 or 4, and this is the highlight of the year for many students, and then they try to sell their wares in a marketplace within the school and to the wider community. Thursday is STEM. Students participate in activities that encourage them in the science and technology, engineering and maths areas. Friday afternoon is Friday options, so you choose one of them. So we have a school musical, we have the horticulture department, which has a polytunnel, and our art and design department. So students love Friday afternoons and they pick which one suits them best. Other modules that are also undertaken are driver's education to help prepare them for their theory test, and Goshka, which emphasises students working on their own individually, learning new skills, volunteering in the community, etc. Strand 4 is our once-off activities. So this is, we might go on a trip, so it might happen once a week or once every 2 weeks, or a workshop. So it's rich and varied in Hazelwood College. We have trips to outdoor activity centres such as Ballyhass, Kilfin and the Burn. We do podcasting and video making workshops. We do wellbeing workshops. We've gone surfing, Munster driving school, gone to the cinema, college open days, etc. At the end of each term then, a report is sent home. So there's 4 terms in the year, and at the end of each term, a report is sent home. The students awarded credits in each subject and modules based on how they performed in the term. Very importantly, which I haven't mentioned yet, is also work experience. So there's 2 one-week blocks of work experience, one before Christmas and one around Easter time. Students love this every year, and we get great feedback from the students that this really helps them focus. They decide, yes, I would like to do this, or yes, I'm interested in this career, and it helps them focus on their subject choice. And even when they go into 5th and 6th year, they know they need these points now and they want to do this job, and they settle down and they study because they want to get this course. Okay, the cost of transition year. So the transition year costs €480, but that includes all trips, workshops, courses, buses, etc. You are not asked for any more money during the year. It also includes the TY uniform, which is an O'Neill's t-shirt, tracksuit pants and half zip, and which costs €100. So that's 100 of the 480 goes on that. So students wear this when we go on activities. They might wear it on Fridays because they might be participating in the show afternoon. So this is their uniform. So you'll be told, okay, on Tuesdays, now this Tuesday we want you to wear your TY uniform. So the traditional school uniform might only be worn 2 or 3 times a week. Payment. Payments can be made if you choose to do transition year. Payment can be made as many in one or as many installments as you wish on the way to pay system. The final installment is to be made by August the 13th. Why should my child do transition year in Hazelwood College? So we had an inspection in March 2019, and what the inspector said is outcome for students who engage fully with the TY programme are very positive and diverse. In addition to sampling subjects not studied previously, students are challenged to develop new skills and understanding in areas including drama, music, event management, driver safety, enterprise, sport, citizenship and digital technology. We were also told during many of the lessons observed, students demonstrated a strong ability to work collaboratively, to think both critically and creatively, and to apply new learning to practical areas of their lives. The learning experience for students were positive and purposeful. Okay, every year I do a survey among my students, and I also like to do a survey among parents if it's possible. So here are some of the results from, not from last year, which didn't happen due to COVID, but from the previous year. So 73.5% of transition years agreed or strongly agreed that TY helped them make decisions regarding their subject choice for Leaving Cert. So about 3/4 of them said it impacted on their subject choice for Leaving Cert. 88% of parents felt their son or daughter was better equipped for Leaving Cert after TY. 86% of parents felt their son or daughter was more mature as a result of TY. And 88% of parents felt their son or daughter was challenged to move out of their comfort zone. 78% of students, so again over 3/4 of students, agreed or strongly agreed that TY helped them become more responsible and independent learners. 87% of students agreed or strongly agreed that TY helped them to identify and develop their own individual talents and abilities. And 73% of students said they were more confident. Again, nearly 3/4 of students said they were more confident as a result of transition year. And the last slide on this, 91% of students agreed or strongly agreed that TY work experience was valuable. 82% of students agreed or strongly agreed that they were more conscious of other people's well-being as a result of transition year. And the last thing I would say to students and parents is that in the school, students who've completed TY, so we've compared Leaving Cert results of those who've completed TY and those who haven't completed TY. And on average, those who completed TY score an average of 40 points higher in the Leaving Cert. So that is the short tour of transition year in Hazelwood College. And if you have any more questions, you can contact the school or you can contact me directly on conor.murphy@lcetb.ie. Hi, I'm Conor Murphy, Programme Coordinator in Hazelwood College, and I'm going to give a short explanation of Leaving Cert Applied. What is involved in it and who should think about doing it? What is the Leaving Cert Applied? It is a 2-year programme that is largely practical and focused on preparing students for the world of work. It is based around students achieving towards their leaving every day rather than just exams at the finish. It prioritises developing the following skills in students: communication, teamwork, initiative, literacy and numeracy skills, their organisation, their planning and their enterprise. It aims to develop them personally and socially while building confidence, motivation and self-esteem. It also aims to develop students who are self-aware and reflective. Who would benefit most from Leaving Cert Applied? It would benefit students who want to stay in school but would not see themselves doing a traditional Leaving Cert. It focuses on students who like to learn by doing. There is a big emphasis on continuous assessment, with students working on assignments every week that count towards their full Leaving Cert. There is also a huge emphasis on work experience and developing skills towards future careers. The Lca Program of Subjects. The curriculum is broken down into 16 subjects in 5 main areas. The first one you can see is work experience and guidance, and these 3 subjects prepare students for work experience and work places in the future. The second one, vocational education, is focused on giving students practical skills that will be useful in the workplace. For example, maths is now mathematical applications, which focuses on learning maths that will be useful on a daily basis. Also, IT skills there, graphics and construction, and hotel, catering and tourism. There's 3 other areas: general education, our elective subjects, and our 2 tasks in practical achievement and personal reflection, which are based around students picking a goal and working towards them individually. The Leaving Cert Applied is a 2-year programme, as I said, and each year is broken into 2 sessions. Session 1, September to January, Session 2, February to June. In each session, work is given at the end of each session towards our eventual grade in terms of projects and coursework. Assessment. 31% of it is for ongoing attendance and completion of ongoing daily coursework. So just there's a 90% attendance. So for the 31% to be given, 90% attendance needs to be achieved, and this is extremely important in preparing students for the workplace. 35% is based around 7 projects, and the final 34% is based on 7 final exams that the students do in June of 6th year, giving a total of 200 credits. Certification. In total, students will receive a pass, a merit or distinction based on how many credits they've earned. Anyone who's earned between 120 and 140 credits earns a pass. Anyone between 140 and 170 credits earns a merit, and anyone above 170 credits earns a distinction. Numerous students earn a distinction in Hazelwood College every year, and hopefully this will continue into the future. Anyone who gets less than 120 credits gets a record of experience. The activities undertaken. Work experience is the most important activity undertaken by the Leaving Cert Applied. So every Friday, during the 4 different sessions over the 2 years, our Leaving Cert Applied students undertake work experience. Likewise, they also have a yearly trip to Lake, a Christmas trip, and do a first aid course. As part of their subjects, there will be trips to examine local businesses and amenities. LCA gives students plenty of alternative pathways to their careers. Some students go directly from applied to into employment. More of our students do apprenticeships first, and a lot of others do PLC courses and then onto their chosen career. Some have even progressed from their PLC courses onto ITs and other institutes of further education before joining the workplace. To finish, some feedback from our current Leaving Cert Applied students on why they would recommend Leaving Cert Applied. They said it was a small class, a lot of trips, a 4-day week at school, the work experience, a good way to experience the adult world. It improved their computer skills, and there was no homework, a good laugh. Practicals, interviews, tasks, you get all your homework done in school, you learn a lot of new skills, class become like a family. It's a small group, so they do become a tight-knit group. There's a good environment, 90% attendance for max, and it's a lovely year. And the last thing there is we organise events for our tasks. So you'll see, Leaving Cert Applied, a lot of the students do like that it's a 4-day week and that they get work on the Friday, and they also like that there's very little homework, but they do appreciate that they do learn a lot from organising and running their tasks. So that was a quick run through Leaving Cert Applied. If you have any questions, you can email the school on hazelc@hazelc.ie, or you can email me directly at conor.murphy@lcetb.ie.
The third option for your child in September is the traditional Leaving Certificate, a 2-year course at the end of which students will sit their state examination. 6 subjects can be counted for points towards entry to college. Students will study Irish, English and Maths along with a language and their option subject. They will choose 1 language and 3 option subjects. Languages that we offer are French and German, and then they choose 3 subjects from the following list of options. We have put them together in bands. We recommend, if you are unsure what you are going to do when you leave school, you should not pick all your subjects from the same band. First band is the business subjects, that's accountancy, business studies, and the Leaving Certificate vocational program. We then have the practical group, which is engineering, construction studies, design and communication graphics, and technology. Next group is the artistic group, music and art. We then have the sciences, chemistry, physics, biology, ag science, and physical education. We are offering ag science in school during timetabled hours for the first time this year, subject to pupil demand. The social group, home economics, history, geography, politics and society. We will be in contact with all parents on the procedure for selecting your child's course for next September. For those doing Leaving Certificate, they will also have to make subject choices, and this will be done online. All the details on these procedures will be sent to you by email.